Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy AJ.
It's your boy Nick.
It's Hip Hop Advisor Podcast. What's poppin' with y'all?
Ain't nothing much, bro. 112, 112.
112.
Episode 112.
Room
Crazy.
112, where the players dwell. Shit. Yeah, 112. Dang, 112 episodes.
That's crazy.
112 episodes.
Crazy.
We really say it out loud. It's like, oh shit.
Damn.
Kind of wild.
Right?
But yeah, we here. 112 episodes later. 6 seasons later. More episodes for y'all. Tell them what we're going to talk about today, man.
All right, today we're going to talk about T.I.'s new album. And I think a couple of things, right? You said?
A couple other stuff too. So first off, I'm gonna do today. Well, yeah, first off, I'm gonna do Today in Hip Hop. Today in Hip Hop, Nas dropped his infamous mixtape, the N-word tapes.
Oh shit! I remember that shit, though.
Not the Untitled album, but the N-word tape, the mixtape that came out before the album.
Yeah.
I remember when the shit came out too. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too.
Him and Green, DJ Green Lantern too. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. And that's kind of weird because Nas don't really be doing like mixtapes and shit like that for real. So
right.
That right before the album, to hype up the album, was fire. It was fire.
Yeah, it definitely was fire.
But next up on the list to talk about, I don't know why they're like overshadowing the pictures and stuff. But Bone Thugs and Harmony, they now got their own Walk of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
For those that know me, yeah, I know Bone Thugs is my favorite rap group. So them getting that shit.
Oh no, we good. It's a day in life, man.
I say, my nephew. My nephew good? He good, man?
Boy, he's good. He's something.
He's something. I'm weak. Or like, is it bad time again?
Nah, he good. Yeah, it was bad time. Yeah, he done.
Okay.
He get dried off. He's with grandma.
Gosh. Oh, that's why that happened. Do that again. No, why is it still doing that? I'm trying to get the picture back in the front. I don't know why it's in the background. It's supposed to be like in the front. I don't know what's going on. Screw it. All right.
They saw.
It is what it is. But also, what else happened? So the BET Awards happened last month, at the end of last month.
Yeah, so, how was that? I didn't see it.
I ain't watch it. I don't watch award shows like that. For real. But we're gonna go ahead and go through these awards real quick. So, album of the year, Let God Sort Them Out. Clips. They won album of the year. They won over Cardi B, Tyler the Creator, Wale, J. Cole, Mariah the Scientist, Leon Thomas, and Bruno Mars.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not, but that's a crazy lineup to be up against.
It really is. Who do you think should have won?
Go through the list again.
So you got Cardi B, Tyler the Creator, Wale, J. Cole, Mariah the Scientist, Leon Thomas, and then Bruno Mars. I can't hate on Clips because they're from Virginia, so home state won. But I think album out of this list, I think I probably would have gave it to Wale.
Wale. I don't listen to Wale. I'd probably say Clips though. This was fire though.
Clips was fire. It was fire. I mean, both albums were top 5 hip hop wise. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. And then video of the year was Kalani with Folded. She went up against LMA, Dolce, Mariah the Scientist, Tyler, Tiana Taylor, T.I., and then Kendrick and SZA.
I like the song. I like Folded. It's a good song.
I got I'm in Charlotte for J. Cole tomorrow. But,
Or
oh yeah, we're gonna see J. Cole in 2 weeks. We're gonna see him in Baltimore.
yeah, both of us.
Yeah, we're gonna be up there. What's it, Thursday? We're gonna be up there on Thursday.
Yep.
It's gonna be that's gonna be a time, man. That's gonna be a time.
Definitely, bro.
And then next week, I'm actually going with my girl to go watch Chris Brown and Usher.
Oh, word. Nice.
Down in Charlotte.
Down in Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah,
Word.
so I'm gonna do that. So that should be a fun time.
Definitely.
Right. Best collaboration: Clips and Kendrick Lamar. Whoops and Chain.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
I'm not mad. I know tickets were definitely cheaper in Charlotte. I know that for a fact. Them tickets were definitely cheaper.
Yeah, why didn't we go there? Was it me? Or did I say like I can't travel
I
that
think
far? I guess it was.
because what was the reason? I forgot why we couldn't go.
Oh, I think you talked about Atlanta, and I shot that down. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, Atlanta, and then
like,
Fayetteville. Fayetteville sold out quick as hell.
Oh, I'm sure Fayetteville sold out really quick. That actually would have been cool as shit because I've never been to Fayetteville.
True.
I actually never been to Charlotte either, so either one.
Yeah, definitely got to go to Charlotte. Charlotte's lit. That shit fun as hell.
One of these days, I'm definitely gonna go. So
we do that. Link up with Norris and shit.
Right. Yeah, that'd be lit, bro.
You know, he got all.
I feel like one of these days I'll be down there with the family too because they live in Raleigh. So.
Oh yeah, sure. That's not much. I think Raleigh's 2 hours from Charlotte.
Yeah.
2.5 hours, I think.
Something like that. It says mini Atlanta. That's what people say.
Yeah, mini Atlanta, right. Let me go through the hip hop categories. Best male hip hop artist: Kendrick Lamar. Best female hip hop artist: Cardi B.
Kendrick Lamar. Cardi B, that's fair. What are the other contenders? I'm switching my headphones, but what other contenders were there
for which one?
For female?
Coyle Ray, Doechii.
Right.
Doechii, Doja Cat, Glorilla, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Mona Leo, and KY Niece. YK Niece. YK Niece, my bad.
But of course, my headphones are out of battery.
Oh shit!
Hold on a second.
No, you good.
I thought I charged these joints. All right, hold on a second. Get off these. Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You good?
Okay. Glorilla. I'm trying to think. Like usually they only put up people that put out albums like that year. Like,
right?
Is that how it works, or is that just maybe that's just the Grammys or some shit? But I feel like
that's all.
Doja, Glorilla, they didn't put out albums in 2020. Actually, did they? I thought it was like.
I think it was 20. No, I think Doechii did.
Doechii, yeah. Oh no, Doechii put out her shit in 2024, but I don't know.
I know that was 2024. You're right.
And I think 2024. Yeah, she put out Glorious in 2024 too.
Yeah.
But maybe it's different than the Grammys. I know, like usually, it's like they only consider people that put out a lot of like stuff that year. But Doechii, yeah, she put her shit out in 2024, but it kind of blew up in 2025. So like, I can see why. Why?
Thanks. What else? Oh yeah, of course, Kendrick, best male hip hop artist. Best group, Clips. Like, not mad at that. The BET Her Award went to Doechii and SZA with their song "Girl Get Up." That dropped last year, so and that was a big song last year. So that's probably another reason why she was on the list.
I hadn't heard that one.
It was all over the radio. Then Lauryn Hill got Best Living Legend Icon Award.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And then they had fucking Juicy as the host.
Oh, okay. That shit funny.
I saw a couple clips. It seemed like he did a good job from the clips I seen.
Mm.
Yeah, so I can't get mad at that. I mean, that's all for as far as like hip hop shit goes. Well, no, Viewer Choice Award. Mariah Scientist won with her song "Burning Blue." I don't know how that goes. I don't think I heard that song. So
And she a singer, right? She ain't a rapper.
yeah, she's more of a singer. But yeah, rappers in his own category too.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I mean, Cardi put out her album last year. I can see that.
Oh,
Yeah,
and then Lecrae, Killer Mike, and Ti. They won what Best Gospel Inspiration Award for their song "Headphones."
yeah, I heard that one. That's what's up.
I was like, okay,
Gospel inspiration.
yeah,
That's what they call it, a gospel inspiration.
yep.
Okay,
It was
that's
like,
dope.
yeah, Best Gospel Inspiration Award.
I can see that. They're trying to say gospel inspired, not necessarily like
Yeah,
gospel. Yeah, because Killer Mike and Ti are not gospel artists.
you're right. I was like, I thought I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah, I heard this song. That's cool.
okay. I haven't heard it, so I
Yeah,
can't
that's
speak.
cool.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's pretty fair. You know, it's pretty fair.
Yeah, because the first I was like, how Kendrick win? Then I forgot like GNX dropped like
Last
December
year, 2 years
2024,
ago. Yeah.
and then but they didn't start popping until like 2025. And then you got his tour that was like one of the most successful tours that year,
Right,
and then of course Super Bowl. So I was like, all right,
right.
makes sense.
Right.
I can't get mad at it. All right, let's go ahead and get to this Ti album real quick. I
Yes,
wish my
sir.
I wish my shit was fucking working, bro.
And we can kind of see the background. You know, you can see the little chess piece. You know,
Yeah,
I keep wanting to call this album "The Last King." I don't know why. I feel like that's what it should have been called, but I feel like it's "Kill the King," right? "Kill the King."
yeah, Kill King. I
Um,
mean, it would work too. This is his last album, allegedly.
right, that's what he says.
You're right.
Um, Yeah, man, I was fucking with it, bro. Honestly, like as a lot of people on the show know, he's probably my first favorite rapper ever. Um, yeah, honestly, he's like my first favorite rapper for trap music. So it's been like 23 years, and listening to it, like I told you this before the show. Sometimes I don't like to listen to like my favorite old artists, new shit, because I'm like, it's not gonna measure up. Like I don't want it to like interfere with the memory of what it was. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of particular about that shit. But
Yeah,
I'm glad I listened to it though. I listened to it today. Like, I was in the gym and then I was in the car. And no, it was dope. It was dope. He was like he was sharp. I feel like he was really spitting. I feel like he um he had some things to say. He kind of had some of the old Ti energy, but also some of like the, grown man Ti energy. I like some of the beats too. The beats were cool, and some of the features were good too. Like I like the track he had with Jeezy and shit.
oh
Um,
yeah, that was project.
he had a number of joints, but like I just like the way they did it. I like how the intro led to the second track. I really like that. It's a small thing, but I just like how the way the tracks fade into each other. It was just really cool. But yeah, I like Mr. Ham. I like Rant. I like the one with Summer Walker too. That's just catchy. I like that one
Yeah,
too.
well, yeah,
That's just catchy though. She did her thing on the chorus. Um, but yeah, no, the only complaint is the last track is like, really? That's the last song? I was expecting more of like a outro kind of song, and it just kind of the album just ended randomly. Like I feel like usually artists have like a special song for their last song. Like
mm,
usually it's like more introspective or like something about it's a little different. But not that the last song was bad. I'm just like, this is your last album and you didn't have like any like real special song at the end because like Continental didn't sound that special. It was cool, but like it didn't like. I was expecting something a little more like, for example, on trap music. I think it was "Long Live the Game" is the end of the album, and in that song he gets murdered. And it sort of signals sort of like the end of his time hustling in the streets and him kind of becoming. I mean, it implies this. Like he dies at the end of the song. Long live the game. Ti is gone. Tip is gone, but Ti remains. Like that's kind of it was symbolic in that sense. I was waiting for a song like that at the end, but he didn't really do that. Yeah, but I was fucking with it though. I liked it, man. It was good. It was good. What do you think, bro?
I know I enjoyed it. I know we talked about it on me and Miss LH. We talked about it on Tuesday. Just want to review. But I enjoyed it. Some of my favorite songs was "See What I'm Saying," "Dope Boys Academy" with Jeezy, T-Pain, and 2 Chainz, and one with the Summer Walker joint. What's the other one I like? "Represent That Time" with Spud and Young Dro. Young Dro went off on this joint too.
Yeah, I like Young Dro. I'm so glad he brought Dro on there.
Yeah, and "Where I'm From," I like "Where I'm From" too. That's the other joint.
Oh yeah, "Represent That Time," bro. Crazy. The beat's crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, that could have been the outro song right there for
Yo, yes, it has exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. That's everything I'm talking about. Yep.
I also like he has his kids on here too.
Yep.
He had his daughter on the intro, and then he had his son, one of his sons on. What song was that? I think Big Dog. I think one of his sons was on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Big Dog, one of his sons. I forgot which one is his son, but yeah. But I think overall, I think when we ranked it, I think I gave it a what's it, an 8? I think I gave it like an 8.
Word.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it again because it gave kind of some throwback energy that I like as well.
Same. Yeah, I agree. Especially as somebody like this is probably maybe like the 7th or 8th Ti album I've listened to. Of course, like I've heard "I'm Serious," I've heard trap music, Urban Legend, King, Paper Trail. This album, the Libra, the album that came before this one. I heard that. I think that was it.
I haven't heard "I'm Serious" in its entirety. I haven't heard Libra. I think I heard what's the one? No Mercy. I have heard that one. In addition to the ones you said, I listened to No Mercy. And what was the one like Trouble Man or some shit like that?
Oh yeah.
I think I heard some tracks on there. Oh wait, no, I heard Paper Trail too. No, Paper Trail. What's the one after that? It's like
Paper Trail.
One. It's like Paper. There's another one like Paper something. There's a song on it like Neptunes did it. It was co-produced by the Neptunes.
No Mercy.
Nah.
Oh, Paperwork. Paperwork.
Yeah, I heard that one too. Yup.
Oh, that's one that had All About the Money on there. Okay. Oh, I need to listen to this one. I have to listen to this one.
No, it's actually pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember the singles. The singles are really good.
And you know what's crazy? This is kind of a tangent, but like my boy was asking me, he was like, who's the biggest rapper out of the South? And just for context, like my brother-in-law, he grew up in Jersey during like he was born like 82 or something. So he grew up during an era of like the 90s and shit like that. But then also, so he's got some of that like kind of background. So he was big into Outkast and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was like, he asked me, he was like, yo, who's the artist that like has lasted the longest? And for some reason, I was like, no, Ti is not that person. Not somebody else. But then I was like, wait, who else? Like, nobody actually. Who's been doing it longer? I'm like, it might be Ti because Ludacris kind of tapped out, and then like you think about the other ones. Outkast had like an 8-year run.
But then they stopped. So yeah.
Right, and then like who else has actually like done that shit longer? I mean, you could say Future's been on since 2010. So nah,
you could say Future. You could say Future. I mean, it's not as long, but he's still going.
Yeah, he's definitely still going.
He just dropped the album too. I've heard bad reviews so far.
I heard the single. I was like, all right, whatever. But I'm not a big Future fan, but still, like, but Ti's got him by a long shot because
Yeah.
Ti started in 2001.
Mm.
So I mean, obviously Ti hasn't been like commercially successful like heavily since like 2015 or whatever, but like in terms of just being consistent and like really putting out music, I actually feel like he's one of the ones that like he's one of the few. So like I remember what did he, like, Neptunes they said when they put out I'm Serious, he was like, yeah, Pharrell was like, yeah, he's a Jay-Z of the South. And he's kind of been true. Like it kind of
Oh,
like
right.
he said that early on in his career, but like when you look back on it, like who's had more hits than Ti from the South, like actually, and I don't think anybody has. Not Rick Ross. You could maybe say Wayne. Wayne probably has,
You
but
could say Wayne, but Wayne kind of fell off. So I mean, Wayne's still putting out stuff, but his music hasn't hit since Carter Four.
yeah, no,
Album wise, Carter Four. Um, yeah, I think that's like the last thing. He might have had like another mixtape after that or two, but other than that, he fell off after that.
yeah. So Ti really is that dude. Like I don't know, for some reason I always thought like, oh, he ain't number one, but like no, he actually is though when it comes to the South. Like who do you put over him in terms of like longevity? I don't have anyone. So my
Right,
brother I won that argument. I was like, actually, you know, you're right. I can't think of anybody.
right. He was right to call himself the king. Because I mean, shit. Who else? Like you said, who else has that longevity? Like he does that catalog, like he does. No,
I think of Scarface, but like that was a different era.
yeah.
He was
But even with that, I would feel like by the time Ti was coming in, Scarface was pretty much
yeah, he was
retiring.
out. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was out. 2008, he was kind of out. That was it.
yeah. Or even on what's it called, Underground Kings, UGK. You can say the same about them for real.
Yeah, you
He
can
ain't
say
retired, but
right,
yeah. R.I.P. Pimp C.
right.
Yeah, but yeah, that would be it. Yeah. Now, who had like a bigger impact? You could definitely say Outkast. You could say um, Scarface, UGK, 3 6 Mafia.
Mm.
Well, I'll say, you know what? Longevity. I would say you could put 3 6 in there too.
Mm.
Or at least Juicy J. At least Juicy J. At
I know. I
least
was thinking Juicy J too. Juicy J definitely Juicy J.
you could put him in there. Granted, his songs aren't hitting as much as Ti's are, but Juicy J's been in the game since the '90s.
A
So
long fucking time.
yeah. So I'll throw Juicy J. I'll throw Juicy J in that conversation.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he was one of the ones I was thinking of too. Yeah, definitely.
But other than that, I can't think of nobody else.
Hey, Two Chains. Two Chains been doing that shit for a minute though.
That's true too. 2 Chainz
Been doing shit for a long
not as
fucking
long as Ti and them, but he's up there.
no.
No, he's been in the game since about 2002 or one, back when he was Titty Boy.
That's crazy. 2001, huh? Damn.
Yeah, I think like 2000. I think 2001 because he was signed with Disturbing the Peace somewhere around that time. I think.
Oh
So not.
yeah, actually, yo, it says Play A Circle since 1997.
Oh shit, for real.
Yeah,
I ain't know. Damn, I ain't know he was that long. Hold on. Oh, that means he was about 20 when that happened. Damn, you right.
that's crazy.
Oh shit, I ain't know that. I did not. I didn't know he was in the game for that long. I knew he signed with Ludacris around like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, I don't know. You can throw him in. You definitely you can throw him in my conversation for sure. Then.
Yeah, he kind of an enigma. He's an interesting one. Yeah, he really been doing this shit for a while.
Shit, where would you rank this album if you had to rank it? From like 1 to 10.
Man, I gotta listen to it a little bit more.
That's
Oh,
fine.
oh, 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 no, you saying like, oh, just if I had to rate it?
Yeah,
Or,
rate it. My bad. Not rank. Rate. My
oh,
bad.
okay, well, I said, you guys want me to rank it? Like, I gotta listen to it a couple more times, man. Um, I mean, off of just today, I'm probably gonna agree with you. It's probably like an 8. Yeah, because it didn't blow my mind, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah, I say 7 or 8. Yeah.
There you go. I fuck with that.
I just needed a Jay Z verse. That's all I really needed, bro. You know, he got a Jay Z verse on a lot of his.
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
One Jay Z verse, like King of the South, King of New York, some shit like that.
Yeah, that would have been fire.
Or Andre or some shit like that. But
That's what you need.
I like the features. I didn't like Young Boy though.
Yeah. I like the song, but I ain't like his verse. Yeah, you could have did without Young Boy. And having Usher is a good feature. I ain't care for the song like that though.
Yeah, it was alright. I feel like it ended randomly. It ended so quickly. I was like, oh, what's good?
Right. No facts. Yeah. Yeah. Solid 8. Other than that, overall, very solid project. Make sure I go check that shit out. Kill the King. His supposedly last album.
Yeah,
You know,
you gotta always say supposedly.
right. I feel like he's gonna drop like a part 2 to this shit.
Yeah.
But we'll,
Deluxe.
right. Like shit. But we'll see. We'll see.
50 tracks, 8 hours long, or some shit. Fall Off Part 2.
I know, right? See, that's when the Jay-Z verse gonna come in.
Yeah, there you go.
That's when that's gonna happen. But let me see. So I saw this clip on not clip. I saw this post on Facebook earlier today. I want to get your thoughts if you can see the shit. I don't know if you can see that motherfucker though. You can't.
I can only see a couple of joints. I see Fat Joe, Cameron, LL Cool J, and Method Man.
Got it. Let me pull it up separately. Can I share my screen? Let me share my screen real quick. All right, there we go. There we go.
That's interesting. Okay.
So top 10 dope MCs without a classic album, and they have a rank 1 through 10. Number 1, Jadakiss. Number 2, Fat Joe. Number 3, Cameron. Number 4, Beanie Siegel. Number 5, Fabulous. Number 6, LL Cool J. Number 7, Method Man. Number 8, AZ. Number 9, GZA, and then 10, Deluxe.
Well, I'm gonna be honest on a couple of these. Actually, no, I can speak to almost all of these. Well, Fat Joe. Did I really listen to his albums for real? I don't know. Like Don Cartagena, I don't think I ever really sat down and like I'm about to listen to this Fat Joe album. Like I don't think that ever happened. I don't think
Hey, put the new Fat Joe on.
I don't think so, bro. I feel like it was he had one joint. I think it was like All or Nothing. It was called or something like that. But I feel like maybe I listened to that all the way through.
I think I know what y'all were talking about. Yeah.
But I don't feel like I actually. Yeah, so I'm not really qualified to speak on that. I can only like echo what the community might say, but like I can't. And then Jada, like Jada's kind of another one. There's like have I listened to like all? I definitely have listened to all his albums. I listened to one. Actually, I probably listened to most of his albums. So I can speak to him. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say any of them are classic to me.
I agree.
I feel like there was a lack of consistency in terms of not in terms of like his rapping, because his rapping has always been consistent, but I just feel like the concepts and the production, I don't always feel like they've been married to his rapping. You know what I mean by that? Like it just doesn't quite like it's good, but like it's like it just it doesn't blend together like the way it needs to blend together for an album to be classic. Like the music and the rapping has to just be like one fucking like vibe to me. Um, and I don't feel like any of his albums made that much of a cultural impact in terms of like classic level. Like, I don't know about that. Um, what would you say about Jada? Like, do you feel like does he have a classic in your eyes?
Not a classic album, nah. I've said this, and I've said this for a while. Like he has classic songs, but as far as the album, nah. The albums just don't flow right. And I've listened to not all his albums. I listened to Kiss of Death, Kiss the Game
Oh,
Goodbye.
Chris, you haven't heard that one.
Yeah, like his first two. I listened to those two for sure. I remember he dropped the album back in like 2018, 2019. I listened to that. That was a good album. I feel like that album flowed better than all the rest of his earlier work, but I still wouldn't put it as a classic. He had classic songs like "Why," "We Gonna Make It," stuff like that, but album, nah. I think I can agree with most people on this list, except for LL Cool J. As far as albums go, maybe Cameron.
Yeah, I immediately was like, "Oh, but Mama and I said knock you out." That's classic, right?
Exactly. I'm saying like,
That's
well,
what people say. But yeah, I mean, I can't lie. I haven't listened to the whole shit, so I can't
so
really tell you.
I could say that's a classic. You could even argue Mr. Smith, the one that came out in '95, because he had mad. Cause that's the one I had doing it well. Who do you love? No, lounging. Yeah, lounging. Who do you love? So he had mad shit on there. So you could argue those two. Definitely, Mama said knock you out for sure. Um,
Beanie Siegel, no, he doesn't have a classic.
nah,
I listen to Beanie Siegel music a lot, and
yeah, he don't have a classic.
um,
He had a classic song.
he got some good songs. But I think the Becoming was the best one in my
I
opinion.
agree. Yeah, that's definitely his
Um,
best one.
but
Fat Fat Joe. I listen to some Fat Joe single, Fat Joe albums. He doesn't have a classic album. He got a good hit. He got big hit. He got hits. He definitely got hits. But as far as an album goes, a full album, nah.
what is it?
Cameron X. Go ahead, my bad.
I was saying, what does it take for a good rapper to have a good album? Like, what do you have to be able to do? Like, what skills do you have to have?
I feel like it just has to be like super memorable from like a non-biased standpoint. Like just because it's your favorite album doesn't mean it's a classic. You know what I mean? A lot of people say an album is classic just because it's their favorite.
Mm.
But and people don't know how to differentiate the two.
Mm.
But I feel like has like a lasting impact in the hip hop culture, the hip hop game. It doesn't necessarily have to chart because Illmatic didn't really chart, and that's known as like a classic album. Um, just really just impact, and I just feel like the album has to flow together too.
Mm. Flow together.
Not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to have like a concept.
Mm.
That would help your case,
I,
but like it don't need a concept. You don't need a concept with the album. It just needs to flow together. Like you have
yeah.
like some hype shit right here. You get like you could put like some of like the slow horror songs in the middle, and then you get the hype shit at the end. Then you got a nice outro, a nice intro, all that type shit.
Yeah.
It just needs to kind of just flow.
And I think that for some people, it's about the executive producer.
That
Like,
too.
who executive produces shit. I think some artists can do that effectively, but that's a role for a reason. Like, who's the executive producer? Like, I feel like, like think about the Dr. Dre like effect and how many albums he's executive produced, and how like even if you look at Rick Rubin the same way. Like, I feel like that's one of the key roles. Like, do you have a good relationship with an executive producer, or are you just kind of throwing the fucking tracks together? I think
Right.
that's one of the big differences there. Like for me, um, now I'm gonna say with AZ, I don't know if I can answer that question because I'm kind of biased. Like, like you said, a lasting impact. No,
Yeah,
no, that there it fails that test. So I think I'd have to say objectively no. Um, yeah, no, no. Um, Fabulous. I've listened to him. Definitely not. Love me some Fab, but no.
yeah.
And same for Cameron. I mean,
What
have I
about mix?
listened
Would you say Fabulous has class and mixtape, like with a soul
again?
tape?
I don't know. I haven't listened to his mixtapes for real.
Mhm.
Have you?
Yeah, I listened to the soul tapes. Soul tapes so fire.
So
Soul
tips. I
tapes, yeah.
haven't heard.
He got like it's the whole trilogy. Yeah, soul tape 1, 2, and 3. 2 is my favorite personally.
Mm.
Soul Tape 2. But you could also argue 3 is fire as well. If someone was to say Soul Tape 3 was the best one, I'm not going to disagree. But my favorite is Soul Tape 2.
But I feel like though, I think it's I think it's easier to have a good mixtape than
That's
it is
true.
to have a good album. Because I feel like the standard for like what you said, the flow and all that shit, like the standard is lower. Because like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it can be kind of tossed together, but like the album that like it's got the big rollout. I mean, things aren't done that way anymore. But when they were like albums were rolled out and they'd be a once every 1 or 2 year event, the expectations of fans were like higher. So it was like, okay, you need to come correct. You need to have like intros and outros and fucking skits and all that shit. Like that was the expectation. Um, Yeah, well, not to say you didn't have a. I didn't listen to the mixtape, but I just feel like it's a different. It's definitely a different um a different what's it called, rubric for scoring. Like okay, like you could freestyle on a bunch of tracks and it could be a good mixtape, but like an album comes around, you gotta like tighten up a little bit.
Nah, that's fair.
That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. I get what you're saying. I totally agree with that. Let's see
What
who
about
else.
Method Man? I couldn't tell you because I don't think I've ever listened to a full Method Man album.
I haven't either, to be honest. But the closest one that will come to that is probably the his debut album, The Cow, the one that had on the song with Mary J. Blige. That's probably like his closest one.
Yeah, that's what most people say, right? That's how as I've heard people say that, but I couldn't tell you really for real.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a. I don't know if I could call it a classic. I had to go and listen to it to see if it's actually considered a real classic. So and then Jizza, a lot of people consider Liquid Source a classic. I didn't care for production. For me personally, I didn't really care for the production that much.
Mm.
But I don't know. You could argue Jizza, I guess. 'Cause a lot of people have praised that album. So
Yeah, I feel like honestly, I kind of missed Wu Tang. Like I just kind of missed them in the sense of like by the time I went to back to listen to them, I don't know, it just didn't pop as much to me.
yeah,
I don't know, like especially on the production side, like
that's exactly yeah. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one to feel like that.
because I
Because
feel like cause I think like I feel like you can't say this shit. You're a hip hop producer, but like
right.
the truth is that like by the time I heard that shit, I was a freshman in high school, bro. So like that was like 2007. So I had already heard Kanye West, and like Kanye West to me is like the evolution of RZA in a lot of ways. And so like
Hmm.
I've heard it. I kind of heard like RZA, RZA walks so Kanye could run and so forth. Like so I've heard that sound. And so when I went back, I was a little less impressed with it. I was disappointed because everyone was like, "Yeah, you gotta listen to that shit. You gotta listen to 36 Chambers and like It was cool, but I wasn't really like enamored by it for real. But if you
No,
ask
I
me,
like 36 Chambers. I will say that.
yeah, if you ask my boy like who grew up in New York at the time, and he was like a teenager, like he was like, yeah, bro, let me tell you all about that shit. Like, he'll tell you all about it, but I just wasn't there for that. So
Yeah, no,
I
that's
don't
real.
know.
I could
That's just
say
me.
they're hit or miss. I'll say that because like I and 36 Chambers. I do love 36 Chambers. I'll give you that. I love 36 Chambers. Um, well, I like ODB's album. That was good. I like Scarface always puts out great work. I'm not Scarface, Ghostface. Ghostface always puts out great work.
Okay, I say Ghostface. Yeah, I actually do have a Ghostface album that I would put up
Yeah,
there. But
but most of my favorite Ghostface albums are kind of like past like that Wu Tang era, I guess. Um, who else did I fuck with? Method Man, he's great on like features. He's great on features, but it's just like when he's putting out his own projects, it's kind of like, and for me.
hmm.
And I know a lot of people, everybody praises Only Built for Cuban Links. Everybody praises that album. I ain't care for that album too much, honestly.
I liked Cuban Links. I did listen to that one.
Yeah, I ain't care for it like that compared to everybody else. Like, I mean, there's are some fire songs on there. Don't get it twisted. Like, fucking of course, Ice Cream is fire.
Oh, actually, I like this album. I fucking like this album. I remember this shit. Yeah.
What's this shit they had with Nas on here? Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
Verbal
nah, this other
Intercourse.
shit.
Verbal Intercourse is fire.
Oh, yeah, I fucking love this album. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yeah, this is one of the ones that I did really like.
Okay, I probably need to listen to it again. Like it was just straight
It,
for me. It was straight for me.
it,
I didn't think it was like all knowing, all godly type stuff. But
right. Yeah, it's got a certain it's got a certain like aesthetic to it. Very gritty New York shit.
yeah,
Very gritty '90s New York shit. Um, yeah, if you heard Mob Deep, you could be okay. It's kind of got some of that vibe of like the dark kind of drums and the
okay,
mafia talk. You know what I mean? It's kind of got some of that shit.
gotcha.
That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, I need to listen to it again. Like it's been a while since I listened to it too. So I make that a mission this weekend or sometime next week. What you say about the locks though?
Another one. I mean, I've heard the locks like I heard singles and stuff. I haven't listened to albums.
Gotcha. Yeah, I listened to. I think I listened to all the albums except one.
Mm,
Let me see. And it's kind of the same thing as like it just doesn't flow together for real.
mm.
Yeah, because they only got three. I only got four albums. You got Money, Power, Respect. You got Read the Streets. You got Filthy America. It's beautiful and then Living Off Experience. The only one I haven't heard is Filthy America.
Mm.
But I mean, their last album that came out in 2020, it was solid. I feel like to me that's probably my favorite out the four. Well, the three that I've heard. But even then, I wouldn't say it's a classic. And it's like they complement each other very well. They know what their strengths and weaknesses are, and they complement each other. They complement each other very well. But as far as just making like a very solid album, a classic album, that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Look, I think a lot of things have to go right to have a classic album. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things, bro.
Are they legends in the game? Definitely. Any classic albums? Nah. But like I said, I think only person I disagree with on this list is LL Cool J.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that, especially how influential he was back in the day. Like, and he had commercial success too. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
he had both of them.
And he's been rapping since '85. This debut album came out in '85.
Right.
And nigga's still rapping. I think he came out with an album last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. What was that, like 40 years? Like 40 years later, nigga
I
still
love
rapping.
that shit. I love that shit. Bro.
Yeah,
You just love it. He just loves it. Bro.
yeah, man. So gang, yeah, I fuck with that. And then I seen this other thing the other day. Hold on, no, today as well. Today. I just thought this shit was funny.
You said what?
I just thought this shit was funny. I'll never forget the time DMX said Lori Banks was trash. Everybody was like, huh? Then he came back and was like, I got him mixed up with Tony Yayo. And everybody's like, okay, that makes sense.
That is right, boy.
That makes sense. I do remember that shit because I think he was on the Breakfast Club when he said that shit. Like, I don't like Lori, man. He whack. Then he came at me like a couple months later. He's like, yeah, my bad. I was thinking about Tony Yayo. My bad, man.
That's bad, funny dude. Rest in peace, DMX.
Right, R.I.P. DMX.
I never cared for Tony Yayo either.
Right, nah. He has some moments, but other than that, nah.
Tony Yayo rap like he's 50 Cent's like security guard. Like that's what he rap like.
I mean, that's pretty much what he was, low key.
That's what I'm saying.
He was definitely that nigga hype man. You saw him in concert.
Yeah, he's definitely the hype man.
Right.
Definitely the hype man.
You saw that nigga in concert.
Yep.
I'm like, damn. Plus, he handled 50 Cent's dirty work.
Yep.
I still never forget. You talking about that beef with Jimmy Henchman and how they smacked out that nigga's son.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Then Henchman came back and shot up his mom's crib. I was like, oh shit, she got real.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really in that shit. They're really into that shit.
Yep.
Them niggas had beef for days, bro. Shit. But nah, we got this concert coming up soon, man. We got this concert.
I'm excited, bro. Yeah, I'm excited for that shit.
You ready for that shit? Any songs you looking forward to him performing?
I mean, I could probably go to like a J. Cole concert that lasts like 24 hours. There's so many songs that I like. But like off the new album, definitely want like 2-6. That's a banger. He got a couple bangers off there. I mean, there's so many songs. Now I'm looking back at it. Who the fuck is you? The Let Out, Running Train, Lifestyle. I love Life Sentence.
Yeah, Life Sentence.
I like Life Sentence a lot. Yeah, so those are a couple. How about you, bro? Off the new one.
I definitely can see him doing 2-6, Running Train. Who the fuck is you? The Let Out, but you know he's gonna do all the hype shit. I would definitely like to see Life Sentence. I definitely want to hear what's the other one? What's the other joint I like?
I love this
Bounce World Blues.
Which one?
Bounce World Blues. The joint with featuring.
Yo, just playing that shit. Yes.
And Safety. I want Safety would be dope too.
Safety would be good too. Yes, there's so many joints, bro.
I wonder if you're gonna have niggas on tour with him, or is he doing the shit by himself?
Yeah, I don't know. Who would you hope to see? Like, who do you feel like he might bring out that you'd hope to see?
I could see maybe niggas from, just for like from his camp, like Boz, GID or Jid, however you say that. Bring him out because he popping too, so I can see him bringing him out too. But GID could probably do his own tour for real at this point.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I actually forgot he was Dreamville.
Yeah, I think he's still with him. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's still with him. Yeah, so I can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them bringing them out. So I think the last tour I went to was the For Your Eyes Only tour, and he had
Mm.
Boz out. He brought Boz like the before because it was J Cole and Anderson .Paak touring together.
Mm. Ooh, that's sick. I like Anderson
Yeah,
.Paak. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care that much for Boss or JID for real. I've heard a couple songs and stuff. Definitely heard a lot of Boss songs. He got a lot
yeah,
better, but I wouldn't be that like hyped if you brought out either one of them. But it'd be cool. I like when people bring out opening acts because otherwise it's just like listening to a DJ for 3 hours, and then
yeah.
I'd rather actually like hear people. Um,
Unless they're getting like local talents to come out.
yeah, that's another thing. I was thinking that too. I'm like maybe bring out somebody from Be More. But
Yeah,
you say what?
I said that would be dope. Like bring out local talent.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd definitely be cool.
Then I
Yeah,
know
but
it's
like I said, I the first last time I saw him was Sideline Story. So
oh shit.
I was like freshman year in college. I went to the Fillmore for the first time. That was my first time at Silver Spring, actually.
Oh shit.
Yep, I remember me and my brother went there. He was at school. He was finishing up a semester,
Okay.
and yeah, we went down and saw him. It was a great show. It was a great show. And I always remember it was on Colesville Road. I was like, it's Colesville Road. That's fucking crazy. Colesville Road. I couldn't get over that. I was like,
All right.
that's crazy.
And now look at him now. He went from the Fillmore. He was at the fucking
Yeah, it's a big boy arena.
the arena, right? In a whole arena now,
Yep, no, definitely. He been in an arena
right?
for years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. I hope he definitely put in some like nostalgic ones too. I'm hoping he does.
Oh no, he's definitely gonna play some old shit.
And he's gonna have a long show too. He's not gonna have like a short show. I know. I have a feeling he'll be up there for a minute. So
Yeah, I can see a good. I can see a solid 3 hours, 2 hour, 3 hour show.
yeah, bro. I don't want to miss a single minute of it though, because I love going to shows with you, and
Oh yeah,
I don't get to do that very often, these days. So it's
oh yeah,
it's a big event. You know what I mean? It's a big event. I'm trying to cut out of work early.
true.
Out of there early.
I'm trying to head up there early to avoid traffic. Just find
Yeah,
some place to chill out.
yeah, we gotta find a place to eat too.
Oh yeah, facts. We'll figure out something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that concert. I got like I said, I got Chris Brown Usher concert next week and down in Charlotte. I'll be down there for that. I still gotta get these Bone Thug tickets.
Mm.
Bone Thugs and Wu Tang. I'm gonna get that. And then the very next day is TLC, In Vogue, and SWV. So I'm going to that shit too.
Oh, word.
Yeah. That's gonna be at Jiffy Lube.
Sick, bro.
So yeah, that's gonna be fire. Ready for these concerts, man.
Man, I love a good concert, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, ever since I had Micah, it's been I don't go to them very often. In fact, you're the only person I go to concerts with. That's really just you.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's it, bro. So yeah, I'm really excited, bro. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah, we gonna turn up, man. We gonna turn up.
For sure, bro.
You just gotta find some good food places.
Yeah, I'll definitely look some shit up. Some slutty vegan clothes, man. Fucking
I know, right?
How dare they close? They closed the one in DC too.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, they closed up. Apparently, they my wife, she watches the Real Housewives of what's it called, Atlanta, I think it is. They got her on the show now. The owner of the Slutty Vegan, she's on the show, and apparently she went bankrupt. That's the problem.
Oh shit. So that's why she on the show.
I guess, yeah. But listen, if you're on the show, you make some good money on the fucking show.
That's crazy because that food is fire too.
Yeah, I want to say. I mean, you know, it's going to be good. If it's black owned vegan, it's just going to be good. Pretty
Yeah.
much. That's been my experience. I will find some shit for sure.
Well, let's go ahead and close this joint out, man.
Sound good?
Let the people know where they can follow you and all the good stuff. Big
Yes,
screen.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, there you see my nickneighbors, Pros, my IG. I got some new shit on BeatStars too. It's gonna pop up in a second. Yeah, my BeatStars got a lot of beats up there. I'm putting some new shit up too, collaborating with some new people. So I got some new sounds up there. I made my first Florida type beat the other day. That was cool. I made that with my boy BL. Shout out BL. So yeah, I got some new shit up there. But yeah, DM me. I got tons of beats for sale. Whatever you need.
There it is. There it is. And then last but not least, it's your boy AJ, the other co-host of Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. It's like a tri-code question. You got to say the whole thing. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Hip Hop Vibes Pod. That's Hip Hop Vibes Pod, all one word. That's why I post all my daily hip hop content. Follow me on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes. That's hip_hop_vibes. And then follow me on Twitch, War Machine 1919. That's War Machine 1919, all one word. And follow our YouTube page, Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good shit. And yeah, also catch me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Me and my homegirl, Miss GLH, we do album reviews, sipping and vibes. She picks the R&B albums, I pick the hip hop albums. We listen to it, review it, talk shit, all that good stuff. So make sure y'all check that joint out. The next time y'all see us, we just got back from the J. Cole concert, so we're gonna have a lot to talk about next episode. But any closing remarks, big dog?
Nah, bro. No, nothing from me.
Bet. With all that being said, I'm your boy AJ.
Your boy Nick.
And this Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. We're gonna catch y'all next time. Deuce.